Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays IXION. Things are still rolling along. We've got most of our science tasks taken care of. We're gathering the last of this event here. And then we still have to bring all of the colonists over to this place. Excuse me. We have all of the resources. We don't have... We have 63 colonists currently, which means we need quite a few more trained. So we should constantly be training people. You guys are being trained right now. We have an event, actually. How many people live in this district? 63. And then are there any on a ship currently? Like, are you full of colonists? Okay, so 33 are on their way. So that means we've got 72 that will be here. And then on the ship, there are 63, which puts us at 135. So we need another 65 colonists, which means we need to train... I can do math. We need to train 5 more groups of colonists, including this one. So after this one, we only need 5 more. I have a bunch of science, and I almost think it would be worth upgrading the colonist thing a little bit. Like, this one seems really useful. I think these two together should get knocked out really fast, and then we only actually have to train one more group. So not only will we save 4 electronic in the long run, we'll also save ourselves a lot of time. Let's check in on this event. The crew members are spreading rumors about the DLS. They think that they are under constant observation and that the information they receive has been changed to encourage them to comply with DOLOS guidelines. They are not wrong. That's why we got smart crew people here, huh? But their interpretation of the process is crude. They are not being monitored, but recorded. So if there was ever any doubt about an individual, their behavioral record could be reviewed. Yeah, we're in a police state, y'all. It's not full-on Big Brother yet, but it's close. Information is not altered, but expressed to the individual in a personalized manner to ensure their continued emotional stability. Okay. This is very, like, I'm not lying to you, I'm just omitting certain truths. Should a statement be made? I don't think there's anything that we could say that would make people happier. I would just honestly ignore it. You are not monitored, you are recorded. That sounds like a horrible thing to tell people. And then they are being managed by the PA. As an administrator, I am also under their supervision. I just think we just don't tell anybody. Yeah. I'm fine with the minus 5% trust because they're so trusting of me anyway. We'll just get over it. It's fine. Oh, that's funny. And we're still working on this here, by the way. So we're moving our algae farm over here. And then we're gonna start building the other algae farms. Oh, and this guy got moved, so we can move, or we can rebuild our mess hall over here. And if we choose, we could stick some batteries back here if we really need to. Because you don't really need this back road. It's not really doing anything. So we're gonna go ahead and use some of this alloy, and that will help us get rid of this guy as well. But, like, the algae farm is for future. We're maxed out on food as it is, and we have one farm we're not even using. The population district goes well. I'm pretty pleased with how this place has turned out. We should continue to build the Domatic Quarter here. Where are we down to? We still have about 2,000 cryopods, so we have a ways to go there. Lots to do. I was also thinking, so since we're just kind of waiting around for the colony to get started and then finish the colony. Are you done? Oh, you're still bringing stuff over there. Okay. We should probably get started on the 5th district. And what I was thinking we could use the 5th district for is waste production, or recycling of the waste, I should say. Because right now we've got it kind of mixed in with our industry in here. We have these 2 waste recyclers and we have our waste storage here. But I was thinking it would be a good use of our one of our 2 extra sectors to just use it as recycling. And I was kind of thinking we crack into it over here, into sector 4. We'll take 80 alloys, 6 electronics, a little bit of food, and a lot of people. Do we have spare people in District 5? We don't have a lot of spare people. Maybe we should crack it into Sector 2 then, because Sector 2 just has a ton of spare people. Although when I think about it, all of our spare electronics and like alloys and stuff are over here. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna move 40 people from Sector 2 into Sector 5. Workers only. Let's give them some spare people as well. Because right now they're running less than 10 spare people, and if they have a major accident, that could cause some problems. They've already finished all of the research. I didn't even notice the notification. That was so fast. Alright, don't train the next group of colonists just yet. We want to train this second group here, the dormitory cell. So each training can accommodate 50 non-workers. I think that'll get us to the needed level of workers that we need. 200 at once is wild. We're just gonna get this one and then we'll do one more training. Beyond that, I'm not sure exactly what we want to work on. Maybe the algae farm? Controlled mitosis? Although we don't have enough space for more farms. We've upgraded the Hull Temple completely. Provides additional stability when the station has 5,000 crew members. I will definitely research this at some point, but we're still a ways away. Like, if we open all the cryopods, we will have 5,000 people. But right now, we just don't have that. This will be good once we get our recycling district up and off the ground. Production speed is faster. Gauge display, that's just like information that I don't necessarily need. Recovery rate being faster might be okay. This one's not a bad one. That's just gonna make our population district like really good. Here's another waste producer. Definitely a valuable one when we get to that. Damage from impacts, deteriorated. Oh, that's a good one. I think I talked about that before. Deterioration while moving is just a good idea to do. And then we could continue to work on the drone guy. Alright, they're building that thing. Ah, the algae farm is up and running, so that's good. Let's start planning out where we want the algae fields to go. So I believe what I wanted to do before was like here, like run it alongside here. So 2 there. 1, 2, 3. So you definitely will put one here. And then there. And then what I think I'll do is I'll build this road like that. And then as these get built and these get taken away, we'll tear these guys down and then just continue to build out. Oh, I do need those, if I want to have the full 6, I do need those 2 researches. I guess I was wrong. A probe has completed its scan. Where? Here? I remember we were getting very close to running out of probing things. There's a crap ton of hydrogen. There's some iron and carbon. More hydrogen and some ice. A lot of ice. A little bit of stuff. A lot of ice. A lot of iron. Right now, there's 1,000 of every resource available for the drillers to go after. I don't... There's a bunch of silicon there. I don't feel the need to send out any more probes for right now. So what I think I'm going to swap over to is I would like to build... I don't want to auto build. I guess I do have to fire off the probe launcher here. I want to build the countermeasure, because eventually we're going to be turning the Piranesi on. Spoilers. And that's what the missile counter is for, is when you go search the Piranesi for the data you need, things get bad. But that's why we got these countermeasures. We'll go ahead and queue that up, and then we'll just hold that in the probe bay. Now I'm thinking about this. Do those people ever get transferred over here yet? They haven't yet. We probably want to start moving a lot of this stuff away from the hull. Like the workshop for sure, this stack of iron. Just stuff like that. It needs to get out of this zone on the off chance that we need to either build another EVA airlock or we need to build another probe launcher, depending on the demands. So if we want to do if we want to move the DLS center, this is such an odd, it's hard to remember how big the DLS center is. It's such a strange shape when you actually look at the building. Yeah, it's like one row and column bigger than the mess hall. So if we wanted to put it somewhere, honestly, we should probably just stick it over here. And then build a road in behind it and then put, you know, something else back there. Can I put... You're too big by one row. Rough. Could move this. Honestly, moving it here is a good idea. Okay, I have a plan. So we're gonna put this guy here. We're gonna move the alloy up to that section. We're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna move, close this guy down and start moving our alloy over here. We have not enough housing in this district? That's astounding. All right, override the locks. Bam. Getting into sector 4. Which sector is this? 4. Neat. I've never opened more than 4 sectors. This is a milestone for me. Perpetual motivation has been unlocked. We're very excited about that. All right, we don't need to prioritize the algae farm since it's just like extra stuff that we're working on. That doesn't matter. The large stockpile doesn't matter. Science ship moving faster isn't really necessary right now. Oh, I never knew about that one. The designed instruction docking bay. Ah, somebody mentioned that, where they were like, you need to upgrade your science ship's science generation in the field. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So there you go. Designed instruction. Ah, okay. So that's why you would get that one. And then that leads you to that's actually really interesting. I should have done that ages ago. All 3 of these, because they generate 5, 10, and then 15. So assuming they stack, that's 30% more science that the science ships generate in the field, which is, you know, think about how much we've been sitting on so far. That's quite a lot. You guys are probably one more shipment away. The Nobrock is carrying Leanne Hugh? Or who? Who is she carrying? All right, do we have the technology to train this next giant group of scientists, or colonists, I should say? Oh, we don't have the spare people, I just realized. So sector 5, or no, from sector 2 to sector 5. I should have shipped this with the workers that I sent, but non-workers, we need 50 of them all of a sudden. Because we don't have any non-workers in that district. I don't think we have many non-workers in any other district other than the population one. This is kind of funny. The test the colonization protocols, it's telling me to train 150 colonists, but it's not actually keeping track of the colonists I've trained. It's keeping track of the colonists that are on the ship. So as the colonists are getting picked up and taken to the spaceship, to the planet, the number of colonists trained is actually going down, which is kind of wild. There go the drones. I love the drones. They're cool. You guys done yet? Oh, you still need more alloy. Reinforced steel cladding has been unlocked. The good news is while the extra science from the science ships would have been really nice to have, I don't think it's going to be super necessary in the long run. Especially considering our, we're already on chapter 4, and spoiler alert, there's only one more chapter left.
Population transfer complete.
And I feel like it went pretty fast from what I remember, but that might not be true.
Accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Who had an accident, and how? The crop farm was disabled. You get run over by a combine? Alright, 50 non-workers have arrived. Let's... Excuse me. I thought you were supposed to train 50. Am I currently in the process of... No. What the heck? Did I not understand that technology? I never trained it. I never researched it. I'm an idiot. Can I tell you not to do this anymore? Can I shut you off and turn you back on? All right, we're gonna end up with 15 extra colonists, and I wasted some. Electronics, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I've done a pretty good job of maintaining things. As far as efficiency goes, we can allow for some inefficiencies to happen. Now, so this is going to be our recycling district. And we're able to keep up with the hull depletion just fine, so we don't have to worry about having a fourth EVA airlock, at least not right now. If we wanted to fit another one in here, we would have to move the DLS center and the iron for sure. This guy could actually stay here, but I think what I'd rather do is move the DLS center where this thing is, and then move this guy to the center over here. Just like that. Okay, so we need to build this guy out. So let's just plan having like the stuff run right down the middle here. And then the mess hall, we'll just put it there for now. We just need a place to store things currently. And then we'll connect with all of the resources on the map here. Try to reduce the number of roads we build if we can. That's probably the thing that takes the longest. Especially if you don't like plan out appropriately. And it's obviously not a big deal because you can just wait a while for things to get finished. But if you just plan roads like literally everywhere, it'll take you a long time to get your hands on a lot of different things. We're gonna gather as much alloy as we can. This stockpile has 10 electronic in it, which is crazy. We spent 6 to get in here, and we're actually gonna net 4 in the whole process. I'm actually gonna slap down another. My first project here is gonna be building another stockpile, just to be able to store these electronic. Because if we can't get our hands on those, we won't be able to use them. No, they broke my airlock. How could you do this? Dormitory cell has been unlocked. Let's keep looking at our science. We don't want to waste time that could be used on research here. We need deoxidized contacts for our batteries? Charging speed increased? You're gonna force me to research batteries in order to improve my drones? How dare you? I'll never forgive you for this. We'll also research the steel fiber patches. You're already overloaded. I can't believe how hard it is to get alloy out of where I want them to be. We're gonna throw down another battery just to soak up some of the alloy that's just around, so I can tear this guy down. Grab all this stuff. You're building this guy, that's great. And then what I'd like to do is throw down a dematic quarter in here. I do want to look at just kind of trying to imagine how this district will be laid out. So your recycling building here, it's gonna take up a decent chunk of space. If we wanted to build 2 next to each other, it would block off both of those roads, which is fine. You just have to make sure you keep that one open. Honestly, I think it might be better if we're just putting them along the wall. I know it locks up a lot of space, but this district actually is one of the few districts that doesn't really need a loading bay, because the only material that should be getting shipped in here is waste. So I think what we'll plan on doing is starting our... And that actually fits perfectly behind this, which is wild. Just a weird set of circumstances. Stop breaking things. I demand you stop this. These people need a home. I would love to make you a home, but my thing is currently working on roads. Keep gathering up all these small bits of alloy. Oh, there's a tiny little stockpile hiding back there. Tricked me. The oxidized contacts are done. That means we can go back to the drone bay. Get increased drone capacity. And then more drone capacity. And then more drone capacity. And then even more. And then they move faster. It's exciting. Yeah, I think we'll just fill out the drones, because that was a suggestion for... It was for a storage district. I just really like the idea of being able to handle the waste as much as possible, because right now, I think we're overproducing waste, especially if we kick on any of these extra buildings here. Oh, I forgot. If you don't have this turned on, you actually can't build the thing. So we'll go ahead and turn that on just so we can build the fields. And then we'll tear this guy down as well.
Shift team has completed a task.
Hey, good job, team. Sample analysis indicates that the outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing results in the red mist, which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the Montessori was able to establish parallels between the datasets collected on Cruise P43 and 12F's geological activity. Abnormal levels of frau tachyons were detected beneath the planet's surface, the cause of which remains unknown. Good job, team. Get that science. We have 150 science to collect over there. And then you're still working on the people. Do we have another set of colonists that we can train? Sure can. And we'll train the last 35, even though we could have trained up to 50. But we only need 35 more people. So we'll just let it be. I don't need that many extra colonists lying around. As far as I know, they don't really do anything other than these just one-off missions. Oh, sick, he's actually building the stockpile now. Awesome. And you're full, so we should probably queue up a home for you. And we'll go ahead and do Dematic Quarter so these people are real happy. And then we'll do high priority. Man, oh man, you guys, you can't stay out of your own way. We're still chewing through the backlog of cryopods. We can build another Dematic Quarter over here. Tear that guy down. That's the wrong quarter. There we go. I'm not really sure what to do with this funny little strip of land behind these guys. I almost feel like I should deconstruct them, turn them sideways, and then reconstruct them. Because if we think about the cryo center here, it actually fits better if you do it like this. And then that would save us like a little bit of space. I think I probably will do that. And in fact, I could probably do that right now. Since we have two extra, like we have two cryo centers. So I feel like it's a worthwhile time to do that. We should build the train station as well, I just realized. Because these guys don't have an infirmary. But they do, once they have, if you have the train station, you don't need the infirmary. Get them electronics, that will help our efforts. It will build our Dematic Quarter. It will help build our train station. Get the rest of these things. Let's tear down these little ancillary roads. And we've almost pulled up all the resources that we can, which is good. Because we don't need a bunch of extra alloy in this district. We just need enough alloy to build the buildings we need to build, and then we'll let the recycling go from there, essentially. And then eventually we'll just need these stockpiles to manage the resources coming out of the recyclers. But overall, you just need enough space to be able to put the materials in a spot, and then you can just ship them out to elsewhere on the ship. Space optimization is done. Awesome. Considering we're going after a recycling district, we should probably fully upgrade our waste treatment center. I can't believe I didn't realize you guys weren't connected to anything. Alright, building the population center. Fantastic news. So you take 95 alloy, which is quite a lot. So for Sector 4, we would like to set up alloy and just kind of set it at a minimum of 40. Maybe we'll do 50. And we'll just bring it in. And then the same thing with food. We want to have like a minimum of 25 or something like that. And then everything else being sent to this district should be... It should just be waste, really. And then once we get the actual recyclers going, then we can kind of set up the remaining materials needed. I'd like to move our road over. Yeah, we'll definitely need alloys shipped into here. Nice. Dude, they're so fast. He only had 3 food? Definitely need to improve our drones, especially if we're going to have a second drone bay. Yeah, just more capacity is good. Moving faster is good. Yeah, I think we'll just completely deck out the drone bay. That'll be a good use of our time. And you hold waste. That is your entire purpose in life. We still have enough workers, so that's fine. Oh, we need the DLS center to be able to store waste. I forgot that I forgot that was even a thing.
Has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Reach tier 2 of food specialization in a sector. Good job, guys. I mean, I don't need it on right now, but we're gonna pat you on the back and say it's a job well done. Pull that road up. Slap down this guy here. We still need to be able to pull this guy up. You got that? You guys. We can't be doing that, especially because we don't have the the train station built. You guys, we have no hospital to send you to. I guess in that case, we'll probably need to build the infirmary for the time being until we do get... I was hoping we'd be able to get away with it, but that is not the case. So why don't we just slap down the infirmary here. When this thing comes off of cooldown, we'll be able to build it, and then we'll tear it back down once the train station is up and running. But for now, we're going to keep working on this next episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of IXION or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!